Hi to the host students, Mr. Kaczynski with you. I've got the solutions video for 8.3 Practice Your Skills. Let's get right after it. I'm going to try and hustle. Is each algebraic expression a polynomial? If so, how many terms does it have? If not, explain why. Okay, so let me write, there we go. Yes, this is a polynomial. It has 3 terms. And those terms are x squared, 3x, and negative 8. Is this a polynomial? Yes, indeed it is. And it has 2 terms, making it a binomial. So I should probably use that vocabulary as well. So this is a quadratic trinomial, and this is a linear binomial. This is not a polynomial. I'll just say no. The variable has a negative exponent. What about this one? Also no, and the reason is the variable has a negative exponent. Don't believe me? I'll prove it. Oh my, if I could spell. And that negative exponent, let's see here. This can be rewritten as 3x to the negative 2 minus 5x plus 2. So we can't be dividing by x squared. That's really multiplying by x to the negative 2. All right, so 2 in a row that were not polynomials. This one is. So it's yes, and it has 1 term. Oops. So it is a linear monomial. A linear monomial. This is a polynomial. It has 3 terms. You might be looking at that negative exponent and thinking, no, that can't be a... You just said negative exponents aren't allowed. On the variable, they're not allowed. This is actually equal to 9x squared plus 5x minus 8. So it's got 3 terms, 9x squared, 5x, and negative 8. This is a polynomial. It has 2 terms. It is a cubic binomial. Cubic because of that third power. Its terms are 10x cubed and 5x squared. This is a polynomial. It has 2 terms. I'm going to rewrite it to show you those 2 terms. They are 3x and negative 6 when we use the distributive property. All right, expand each expression. Use your calculator to check that both forms are equivalent. I'll do that on a couple, but not all of them. All right, so we've got x plus 5 squared. Did several of these in examples in our notes. So x times x is x squared, x times 5 is 5x, x times 5 is 5x, 5 times 5 is 25. So expanded form, this would be x squared plus 10x plus 25. Let's go to our calculator. Practically got it in here already. Let's get rid of that. Delete, delete. Let's change this to 25. And check the tables, and they are the same. Let's do it again. This time we've got x minus 7 and x minus 7. Okay, so we've got the x squared here, minus 7x, minus 7x, 49. Oops. So this is going to be x squared minus 14x plus 49. Let's check that. Minus 7 here, minus 14x plus 49. Check our tables. They are the same. Okay. Let's start taking some shortcuts here. X squared minus 4x plus 4 is equivalent to x minus 2 squared. I know these two corners are always going to be equivalent to each other, and I know they're always going to be the product of these two terms in the binomial. So negative 7 times x is negative 7x. 5 times x is 5x. And if you double it, you get that middle term. So negative 7x doubled is negative 14x. 5x doubled is 10x. So negative 2 times x is negative 2x. Doubled is negative 4x. And then I'll just use the distributive property to finish expanding this. And I get that. All right, so what about this? I know it's x squared. 3/2 x plus 3/2 x is 6/2 x. And then 3/2 squared is 9/4. Let's check this one. X plus 3/2 squared. X squared plus 3x plus 9/4. And check the tables. Nailed it. This one's practically the same thing. It's just going to be minus 3x plus 9/4. Might as well check that one since we've got it ready to go. Just change this to a minus sign. Change this to a minus sign. Oops. All right. Graph. There's the parabola. X squared translated 3/2 units right. There's the table. They are the same. All right. And one more. Let's do 4. Well, I mean, heck, it's just 4 of these. Not sure why I'm rewriting it, to tell you the truth, because I can see it right over there on the left. So let's do 4 times x squared. 4 times negative 3x. And 4 times 9/4. 9/4 of 4 is 9. Copy each rectangle diagram and fill in the missing values. Okay, well, it's already copied for me. X times x is x squared. I'll use red. Might show it better. X times x is x squared. 2 times x is 2x. X times 2 is 2x. Then write a squared binomial and an equivalent trinomial. Okay, so this is x plus 2 squared that equals x squared plus 4x plus 4. Let's do it again. X times x is x squared. X times 12 is 12x. X times 12 is 12x. And 12 times 12 is 144. Our squared binomial is x plus 12. And that equals x squared plus 24x. 12x and 12x makes 24 plus 144. And one more. X times x is x squared. That's got to be a negative 7 if that's a negative 7. This has got to be a negative 7x if that's a negative 7x. And negative 7 times negative 7 is 49. So we're doing x minus 7 squared. And that's going to give us x squared minus 14x plus 49. All right. And on number 4, I'm going to use some major shortcuts to do this. Well, I'm just going to do a lot of work in my head anyway, but I'm still going to show some steps. All right, let's do x plus 5 squared. That's x squared plus 10x plus 25. Plus the 4 on the end. So 5 times x is 5x, doubled is 10x, and 5 squared is 25. Then we combine some like terms, x squared plus 10x plus 29. I'm not going to check all of them, but I'll check this one. X plus 5 squared plus 4. And then in general form, x squared plus 10x plus 29. Check the tables. They are the same. Good to go. This one. Let's square that x minus 7. X minus 14. Oops, no. X squared minus 14x plus 49. We just did that one in number 3. Minus 8. Then we have to distribute that 2. So 2x squared minus 28x plus 98 minus that 8. And then combine like terms, 2x squared minus 28x plus 90. Check one more. Vertical stretch of 2, translated 7 units to the right and 8 units down. There's that vertical stretch of 2 minus 28x. That 90 is our y-intercept. Graph it. Just see the one parabola table. They are the same. Again, y equals negative 3 times x squared. 4x and 4x makes 8x. And 4 squared makes 16. Then we got to add 1 to that after we multiply by the 3. So negative 3x squared minus 24x minus 48 plus 1. Y equals negative 3x squared minus 24x. And the negative 48 plus 1 is negative 47. If you think you identify a mistake, let me know. I'll let you check my answers. All right, how about y equals 0.5x. Ooh, no, wait, what am I doing? I'm distributing first? No, sirree. Let's do the multiplication, or the squaring of the binomial. So I got the x squared. Negative 3x and negative 3x makes negative 6x. And then 3 squared makes 9. All right. Then I'll distribute the 0.5. So 0.5x squared minus 3x plus 4.5 minus 4.5. So this simplifies to 0.5x squared minus 3x. 4 more to go. My hand's getting tired. All right, y equals negative 5 times x minus 2 squared would be x squared. Negative 2x and negative 2x makes negative 4x. And then 2 squared makes 4. And then we'll add 10 to that. Distribute the negative 5. Negative 5x squared plus 20x minus 20 plus 10. And then combine some like terms. Negative 5x squared plus 20x. Negative 20 plus 10 is negative 10. Stretching out my hand. Okay. How about x minus 3 squared? I feel like we've done that. There it is right there. It's right there. X squared minus 6x plus 9. And then I got to add 5 to it. Distribute the negative 16. Negative 16x squared. Oh boy. Let's see. What's 16 times 5? Is that 80? Yeah, that's 80. So plus 80x. 16 times 9. So negative 144 plus the 5. That's going to give me negative 16x squared plus 8x. Negative 144 plus 5 is negative 139. I feel like I've done enough of them. I'll leave the last 2 for you guys and cut this video a little short and leave those. I mean, you can check your answers. You put that in, you put your trinomial into y2, make sure they're equal. Okay? All right, I'm out. Have a good one.